Okay, so here's level 40, which you get to from level 19, in that secret that might not exist anymore, that might be completely inaccessible. This is a pretty normal level in comparison to the other two secret levels that you've seen, and there's no real reason why I couldn't have put it in, with the other levels. Aside from the checkerboard texture, which I think I was afraid to use because it wasn't like, other things. So I didn't make a level based around it until this one. And this was, I think, probably one of the last levels that I did. But it fits pretty well in theme. I guess the distinguishing thing about it is this room right here, which has tons of doors to go to various parts of the level. The exit is through there, which you'll see later. And I was pretty proud of this one. It feels like a whole space. It doesn't feel like, random ideas connected to each other, which I don't necessarily have a problem with because, that can work, but I don't know, there's something about this level that works pretty well for me. And I think, like, playing it, it's the kind of level that I would feel pretty good about. I don't know how you would describe that. Oh, I'm trying to get the officer to open that locked door, but he's not gonna. When I'm playing it, like, there's levels in games or whatever that give you sort of a good feeling, like, you've gone through something substantial. And I'm not really sure how to articulate that feeling. Maybe it's just, there's something in the level that seems to add up to something. And like it's an entire experience, like it's a closed experience or whatever. It's like when you hear a song that just seems to work completely. Of course, like, not every song is perfect or has a perfect arrangement and all meshes together or whatever, because that's not the point of making a song or a painting. Everything has different goals or whatever. But this level and a lot of the levels following feel more complete to me, and I was definitely more happy with them at the time. This is a treasure room, obviously, which I guess is the consolation for it being a secret level, for there not being a real substantial secret. This is kind of a slight homage to episode 5 level 1, I think, which uses that texture and that plant combination. Yeah, that used to be by far my favorite. Well, not by far, but definitely my most played episode when I was a kid. Because the levels, were short and challenging and accessible, not strange and unfair, like a lot of the Tom Hall levels are. I think this is my second attempt. I died on my first one. This locked door area you can enter from multiple ways, but I think one of them is a key that doesn't get you to the place with, like, there are a couple locked doors that are like the gold key or something like that don't actually lead anywhere. They just connect to places that look like they're not connected. But one of them actually goes to the other key. Yeah, the checkerboard texture is from Shab's 2000 with some modifications. I basically just made it brighter, made it consistent with that like light dark north-south thing that Wolfenstein does with its textures, I guess, to make it look like it has depth. This room is like, so from both sides there's a bunch of officers surrounding, and then at the end, regardless of what side you go, there's the key. And I'm deciding not to go all the way back through all those other officers after this, because there's no point, because I've already got the key. You don't get anything from doing that. But in the center room, there's Hitler, who you can also fight to have the key, but there's no real reason to. There's enough Hitler fighting in this game already. There's some health and ammo in there, but not really enough to get you back from fighting Hitler, so not sure what I'm looking for here. Maybe health or ammo. Maybe I just didn't remember which. Oh, right. Yeah, this is the one that this area just connects here with the place that you saw before with those SS guys. Just kind of a misdirection. And also, you know, when you're laying out something on the map, it's just kind of convenient if two things are almost connected to just connect them. And it makes it feel like, you know, a little bit more of an environment that exists or whatever. Because there's no reason not to connect them. So I save here because I didn't kill those guards at the beginning who were behind the... Oh, right, I'm going to try to fight Hitler, who just kills me. Despite all my missiles. He gets stuck on the wall yet again because he moves too fast. I should have slowed down his movement speed. I should have also made him weaker, but whatever. It's too late now. A whole 10 plus years too late. So I think that's every single room, or almost every single room that connects to that big rectangular room. Yeah, those guys are behind plants and barrels, and you don't really need to kill them. Same with here, because I tried to take care of these guys and I just did not have enough ammo. And I think there might be a way to get behind there, those plants, but it's not really worth it. It's better just to run past them. Especially because this is a secret level, you don't need to worry about getting percentages. Not that I paid attention to that really. This is the next area with the key, which I did not handle very well. This kind of has that same scenario that you see in Doom games all the time. And some Wolfenstein levels, but it's a thing that I associate with Doom, you know, where you get set, there's a trap right in the area where the key is, you know, and something horrible happens. And I do that a lot in the next few levels especially, but in general, I don't know, that was always one of the most frustrating / best things about Doom. And I don't know, there's something very video gamey in a good way. It's like one of the mean sort of cruel things that you can do with a video game, but it makes it feel all the more significant when you complete it, and you know, this room is filled with lights. I also like doing that a lot, because there was that room in episode 4, level 3, which is what level 20 references really, really heavily. That is just entirely filled with lights. It's a fake key room. There's a key in there which you don't need to beat the level. It is never actually used anywhere in the level. I always like the mystery of that room. So here I'm going to the last key area. This level is not that big. It seems pretty big, but it's not as big as a lot of the other ones that are to come. Because you're limited by space, but space is kind of relative. If there are a lot of big rooms that are linear, it'll definitely seem shorter, and like landmarks and stuff. But if there's a lot of twisting and turning and trying to maximize space in smaller rooms, then it'll seem huge. So it's all in like how it's used. Not really, it's kind of an illusion that you create, and not really about the actual amount of space that you use. But yeah, this is surprisingly, like, I wouldn't be surprised to see this kind of level in another Wolfenstein mod. Like, it has a design that's fairly consistent. Oh, except for this part. This is the end, and you can't tell that the exit is here, but it's right behind that door. There's a bunch of mines there. Those guys saw me, but I'm just running right past them. They don't have enough time to get to you if you just run into the door, pretty much no matter what, because they're sort of hidden. I'm going to show you what happens if you don't. If you shoot in that room, all the guys will wake up and kill you, which I'm going to demonstrate here just for the hell of it. And also there are a bunch of mines by the door, which if you run into, you will die. I didn't use the mines very much, but, you know, they were a nice trick to have sparingly. They're kind of invisible. Unfortunately, the mines don't kill the guys. That'd be very nice if they did. I think they do in Spear Resurrection, the Wolf TC total conversion from many years ago. But yeah, it's not something I thought about doing or really knew how to do in the source code. So here you just see me running into the mines. Okay, stay tuned for level 20.